think I'm getting good at logic puzzles. And I apologize, I skipped the Gen 5 logic puzzle. Don't know why or how I did that, but I did. So we're going to do it today. I think I'm getting good at these. And I did take some feedback, and I apologize for anyone who had a similar issue. I did take some feedback where it wasn't zoomed in enough, so I zoomed it in a lot for this one. And I'll even do it an additional amount in editing if I feel like it's not quite enough, just to make sure everybody can see all the clues. So I'll be doing that here. But we're going to do the Gen 5 logic puzzle. I know we can do it because of the fact that we did a pretty good job in Gen 6. I think I'm getting smarter. I think I'm getting better at these. And I think I have an opportunity here to do something awesome. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and start the Gen 5 logic puzzle. All the Pokemon in Column 2 have a signature move, including the Pokemon in E2 who can learn V-Create. Victini. The mascots of Black and White can be found in C2 and E5. B2 is the only fully evolved Pokemon who learns Heat Crash. Heat Crash. Why do I feel like that's Heatmore? It's not Heatmore. I think it's... Think about fire types. It's not Emboar, though. It's not Emboar. Is it Emboar? I don't want to risk it, though. But I feel like it has to be. I feel like what else would it be? Because Heat Crash sounds like Emboar. Okay, I'm right. Scared me, but it was the right call. All the Pokemon in Row E are either legendary or mythical. A1 and E5 share one of their types. Okay, so E5 and A1. Electric Flying. So that means this one's Zekrom, which means the other one is Reshiram. C2 is Reshiram. Okay. The fully evolved Unova starter. The fully evolved Unova starter Pokemon can be found in Row B. Okay, so I've already got one. The Pokemon in C1 and E4 is a fighting type. C1, E4, fighting. Okay. And they said, what do they say about, I don't know, let's read this one first. The Pokemon in A5 can Mega Evolve. The Pokemon in A4 is the only Fairy type. So A5 can Mega Evolve. I think Audino is the only Gen 5 Pokemon that can Mega Evolve. Yeah, I think I'm 100% on that. And A4 is the only Fairy type. So Audino can Mega Evolve. It's the only Gen 5 Pokemon they gave Mega Evolution to. I know that is a fact. A4 is the only Fairy type in the quiz. There's no bug types in Row B. Okay. Both Pokemon adjacent to me are fully evolved. E1 is the only flying type Pokemon that's not a dual type. Pure flying is Tornadus. It's the only pure flying Pokemon ever made at this point in time. All the Pokemon in Column 4 are grass type. C2 is the only dual type Pokemon in Row C. Okay. We are now making some really good progress. This is a great start for us, and we're going to keep this up. We're going to keep this up. The only thing I messed up with was not putting this thing in practice mode. What happens if I do it now? Oh, too late. That's okay. I'll fix it later. Probably not going to get this in one try, but even if the timer runs out, it's fine. It counts. So let's just make sure we don't make any mistakes at all. So really important thing here is the mascots are there. B2 is the only fully evolved Pokemon to learn Heat Crash. All Pokemon in Row E, this one, are legendary or mythical. A1 and E5 share one of their types. So there's two legendaries or mythicals here. All the Pokemon in Column 4 are grass, meaning that this is a legendary or mythical grass type. That would be Virizion. It's the only one. Okay? In addition, this is a legendary or mythical as well. 3 of the 5 Pokemon in Row D, are Steel type. The Pokemon in C4 can only be encountered in the Desert Resort. That is a ground type. Is it Sandile, maybe? Sandile makes the most sense if I had to guess. But I don't know for sure. I'm going to look this one up. This isn't cheating. Maybe it is cheating. Some people are saying it's Darmanitan or Darumaka. But there's also... I don't know. What if I get it wrong? I feel like it should be Darmanitan or Darumaka. I spelled it wrong, luckily. It was wrong anyway. Darmanitan. All right, it's something else. But that's okay. That's okay. Because I can definitely get this done. I mean, there's a lot of stuff supposedly you can get here. Just looking it up. Dwebble, Scraggy, Sandile, Maractus. So it could be any of them. I mean, I'm going to say it's Scraggy then. Nope. At least it's not giving me wrong for it. Okay, so then it's Maractus. It is Maractus. Okay. There are 3 water-type Pokemon in Column 5. Every Pokemon in Row B is the final stage of the 3-stage evolutionary line. Okay, interesting. And we know that the 1, 2, 3 waters is what we know as well. 3 of the 5 Pokemon in Row D are Steel. Is there a water Steel in this generation? I don't think so. I'll come back to that. I don't think so. Alright. Fully evolved adjacent Pokemon. E1 is the only flying type, it's not a dual type. All the Pokemon in Column 4 are grass. Oh, right. That would have given me Maractus confirmed. I just forgot that clue, guys. I didn't even need it. I didn't even need it. C2 is the only dual type Pokemon in Row C. So everything else is pure. Man, this is getting hard. I don't know where to go from here. The fully evolved Pokemon in C1 and E4. C1 and E4 is a fighting type. And they said that this is the only dual type. So we need a pure fighting here. It could be Throw or Sock. I don't know which one it is. It's one or the other. Or Timber, the Timber line as well. And E4 is also a fighting type. Got that. So this is Throw, Sock, or the Timber line. So I don't know the answer just yet. I still need E3. There was no clues yet about Column 3 at all. Huh. Okay. All the Pokemon in Column 2 have a signature move. Does that help? Not yet. No, because I wouldn't know the order they go in anyway. So we stick with this for now. And then obviously Column 4 is all grass. A fully evolved grass type would be here in A4. However, that doesn't necessarily mean, yeah. It could be Liavani. It could be Snivy. It could be, I think Cottony or whatever it is in there too. I think I saw a clue about a fairy type in here, didn't I? Let me see if there's something about a fairy type in here. I thought I remember right here. The Pokemon in A5 can Mega Evolve. The Pokemon in A4 is the only fairy type in the quiz. So a grass fairy. That, I believe, is Cottony, right? It's grass fairy, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it is. Now, it's a fully evolved Pokemon. What do you evolve into, or are you the final stage? Whimsicott. Whimsicott is the answer for A4. Whimsicott. Okay. The Pokemon in C1 is the Ace of Marshall. Oh. C3 and C5 both evolve in contact with specific evolutionary stones. Marshall. Marshall. You act like I even remember who he is. Looks like Conkeldurr is the answer. Okay, maybe if I can spell it right. Conkeldurr. Really? I spelled it right. So it's not. It's not. Pokemon in C1 is the Ace of Marshall? It could be a throw or a sock then. How am I supposed to know for sure what it is? I don't know. It's not a dual type, right? No, they said Reshiram is the only dual type, right? I think they said that. So it's either throw or sock. What would it be? I don't know. This is not easy. If it's not Conkeldurr... Oh, is it Mienshao? I thought Mienshao was a dual type. I was bamboozled. It's not a dual type. That's why. We're good. The Pokemon in A2 has a unique type combination, and the Pokemon in D2 and D4 have unique combinations prior to Gen 7. Interesting. So what did Gen 7 give us another type? It's probably Tapu Fini or Tapu Bulu, maybe? Something like that. One of the Tapus had... They had some weird typings. Oh, and there was like Ghost Psychic with Lunala as well. So there were some interesting ones, to say the least. The Pokemon in D2 and D4. This is a unique typing, grass type in Gen 5. That makes me think of Ferrothorn. Was there a grass steel in Gen 7? Yeah, Kartana. It is Ferrothorn. Perfect. Okay. D2 also had a unique type. It looks like this is all fire types in this row. I bet you it will be. Let's look for this one. The Pokemon in E3 is theorized to be related to Kabuto. Ooh. A legendary related to Kabuto. I am only adjacent to one of the Swords of Justice. Virizion must be a Sword of Justice. I don't know about that 100%. But what on earth? Pokemon related to Kabuto? I'm just going to look at a Pokedex. It has to be a legendary too? There are no legendaries that are related that look like Kabuto. What is this? What is this? This is nuts. What is possibly the answer to this? We're going to look, though. We are going to look. Man, I forgot how many Pokemon are in this game. This is nuts. Get to the legendary section, please. Okay. Yeah, no, this makes no sense. I mean, if it's Genesect, but I don't see how it could be. Is this just say theorized? What does it say? Pokemon theorized to be related to Kabuto. It's probably Genesect. When I think about design, I think about Genesect. And it has to be a legendary. That's the only one it could possibly be. The Pokemon in A2 is able to fuse with either C2 or E5. This is Kyurem. There are no fighting type Pokemon in column 3. Alright. Now there was something I was on to here with D2. Unique type combinations. Unique type combinations. What are the unique type combinations? I am going to need to take a picture of this and start over anyway, just because I'm going to run out of time. But so far, we are doing flawless on this, and it's only been 14 minutes. I'm going to take a picture of this with my phone. I'm going to go ahead and hit the give up button and then replay. And then we're going to put it in practice mode, and we're going to go from there. All right, let's go ahead and get these answers filled in real quick, guys, with all the ones we have. Mienshao. We have Tornadus. We have Kyurem. We have Emboar. We have Reshiram. And we have Victini. Then we have Genesect. We have Virizion. We have Ferrothorn. We have Maractus. Maractus. After that, we have... What do we have? Whimsicott. Whimsicott. And then this is Audino. And then this down here is Zekrom. Should be 14, correct? Yes. Okay. Now, what we need to do from there is we need a grass type here. Now, there was something about no bug types in row B. So it's a grass that isn't a bug type. So it's not Liavani, which means there's probably only a couple of grass types left in the Pokedex. So let's take a look at them. Obviously, we got Virizion already. And we got Maractus. There should only be one grass type left. We got Ferrothorn. There is a Moongus. So Amoonguss is a possibility there. So is Sawsbuck and Deerling. So I don't know the answer just yet. I'm going to have to wait on it. Beyond that, I got all of row E done. And A1 and E5 share. Yeah, I got that one. The Pokemon in A2 has a unique type combination. And the Pokemon in D2 and D4 had unique type combinations prior to Gen 7. D2, D4 got already. So D2, we need a unique type combination here for Gen 5 that was no longer in Gen 7. I don't know what that would be, though. I don't know what that would be. And just kind of trying to figure this out will be tough. Zorua is what, a dark type? It's not Zorua. I really don't know. Could be. Crocodile is what? Ground and dark? Was there a ground dark type in Gen 7? Let's look at a Gen 7 Pokedex. You think there's a ground, but is there a ground dark in here? Because that probably will give me my answer if I find a dark ground type. But I don't think there is such a thing. We have Ghost Ground. There is no ground dark. Wait, keep looking. We're on the Ultra Beasts. Dark Dragon, Rock Steel. There's no ground dark in Gen 7, so that's not it. So if it's not Crocodile, then what is it? Darmanitan is pure fire. It's fire ice in its Zen form. But Gen 7 did not have a fire ice type, I'll tell you that right now. Stunfisk is what, electric ground? Do you think they'd have another electric ground in Gen 7? I don't think Gen 7 had electric ground, did they? I feel like that'd be too overpowered to try that. Am I crazy? I feel like an Ultra Beast could have that, though. I wouldn't put it behind them to have an Ultra Beast that's an electric ground, but I don't remember one. And that's because they don't have one. Meloetta is normal psychic. I doubt they would have a normal psychic, or is it just pure psychic? I doubt they'd have a normal psychic. No, they don't. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know. This is impossible. This is impossible. I just don't know enough about Gen 5. I'm trying so hard right now to just think of options as I look through this Pokedex. Hmm. Is it Mandibuzz? No, Dark Flying we'd have Honchkrow and Murkrow. Huh. Really don't know here. Is it Bug Electric? Gen 7 added a Bug Electric with Vikavolt. So it could be Joltik. Is it Joltik? It's not Joltik. Or Galvantula. 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 It's not Galvantula. I mean, Larvesta and Volcarona are Bug Fire, right? Is there a Bug Fire in Gen 7? Probably not. We have Dark Dragon with the Dino line. But there's probably... Let's see Veltal. Is he Dark Dragon? No, he's flying, I think. He's got to be flying. It has to be Stunfisk then. But there wasn't an Electric Ground. Yeah, there wasn't in Gen 7. That doesn't work. It could be Dark Steel. It could be Dark Ground. I already tried Crocodile, right? But there was no Dark Ground in Gen... Yeah. Fighting Dark. Do we think there's a Fighting Dark in Gen 7? A Dark Fighting. Let's look for a Dark Fighting. We will play this game as long as we have to play this game. I've got this, man. Unfortunately, I'm just like, stuck in a rough spot where I've been, recording with no progress for a while. But we're going to get there, okay? We're going to get there. There's no Dark Fighting in Gen 7. Okay. Dark Steel. I think I checked that one. There's no Dark Steel in Gen 7. Normal Fighting. There's no way they put Meloetta's Normal Fighting on here. But that's the only one that I think fits right now. Is it Meloetta? Don't tell me they put Meloetta's like special form in here. They didn't. They didn't. They wouldn't do that. Now, Terrakion is fighting Rock. I think Lycanroc is fighting Rock. Let me look for Lycanroc real quick. Verify its typing. But Lycanroc, I think, is fighting Rock. It's pure Rock. Okay. Do we have any other Rock fighting types, though? That's such a weird combination. It's not something they really do very often, if at all. Rock Flying. I don't see any Rock Fighting. Rock Poison. Rock Steel. So no on that one. It's not the Sandile line. Is it Dragon Dark then? Because I think Guzzlord is Dragon Dark. So it's Dragon Dark then, which would be Hydreigon. It's not Hydreigon. Dino. No? Okay. Then is it Volcarona? I thought I tried that already. There was no Bug Fire in Gen 7. Matter of fact, I don't think there ever was in the game there's ever been Bug Fire at all. It's just a weird combo. I don't think they've done it since. Yeah, I'm so lost, man. I don't know what it is. I thought I tried everything. I got Cottony and Whimsicott already. Terrakion is a rock fighting. Did I try Terrakion? No, but there was no Gen 7 one in there. And there's not another rock fighting. Victini is fire psychic. That's not it. You think there's a fire psychic? What's Blacephalon? Is he fire psychic or pure fire? Blacephalon. Where's that clown? Fire ghost. Okay. How about ghost ground? Any ghost ground in here? I'm looking through everything I can, man. Actually, Palossand is in here as ghost ground. And Golurk was at the time a ghost ground, but it's not Golurk. Okay, so that's not the answer they're looking for. At least it's not penalizing me, though. Could it be Deerling or Sawsbuck? And then there's another one in there. Or Frillish and Jellicent. Ghost Water? Is there a Ghost Water in here somewhere? Let's see here. None of the Ultra Beasts are water. Water Psychic, Ghost Fairy, Water, Pure Water. No Ghost Waters. So that's not the answer. So is it normal grass? I've tried everything else, man. There better be a grass normal type in here somewhere. I feel like I've tried everything. I really do. Give me a normal grass type on this Pokedex, please. Of course there isn't. I'm at a loss here. There's just nothing. At all. I've looked at every single thing in here. Every last one. I literally have a list. And it's none of these. So, what are we supposed to do? I mean, is it Bisharp? No, of course it's not. I may never get this answer, guys. I may never get this answer. What I'm going to do is just guess. We're trying to guess D2. We're just going to guess, okay? I tried Bisharp. Let's try Crocodile. How do you spell it? How do you spell it? Shoot. I lost the link I was on. Shoot. Hold on. I had this on my phone that was showing me all the Pokemon with unique types. Alright, you spell it like Crocodile. Okay, that's not it either. It's alright, do it again. Do it again. I don't care how long this takes me. Okay, I tried that one. I tried Volcarona, right? Okay, how about Larvesta? Okay. How about Scrafty? Okay. How about, I got Sandile. How about Pawniard or Bisharp? Okay. How about, I got Zekrom, Reshiram, Kyurem, Stunfisk. Okay. How about, I got Cottony and Whimsicott. I got Meloetta. How about Terrakion? No. Victini I got. How about Darmanitan? Zen, I don't know. Golurk. How about Jellicent? It's not Jellicent. Alright. Well, at least it penalized me for one for once. It's getting there. How about Deerling? Or Sawsbuck? This is nuts. What are we doing here? Is it Keldeo? No. Is it Chandelure? It's Chandelure. It's Chandelure. No, it's not. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. Before it was Fire Ghost existed with Chandelure, and then Alolan Marowak was introduced. I don't know how that's wrong, but it is the answer. I need to open up this entire thing. Can I download this on my phone? Yes, I'm downloading something. It's Google Docs, it's fine. Actually, it didn't work. All right, that's fine. I'm in a Reddit thread, all right? I'm in a Reddit thread right now. I'm trying here. I'm trying so hard here. Let me look at this one. What does this give me? That's not what we want. We want this first one. Okay, now it's giving me everything. This is what we wanted. All right, so. Is it Crustle? No. Is it Cobalion? No. Cobalion's with one A, one L. No. I spelled it wrong. Cobalion. Okay. Do it again. I don't care how long this takes me. I got this. I got this, guys. I got this. It's not Cobalion. I tried. Victini's already on the quiz. Terrakion's already did. Pawniard, Dinos, Wireless, Hydreigon, Kyurem, Lampent, Chandelure, Whimsicott, Crocodile, Golurk, Deerling, Victini, Terrakion, Cobalion, Jellicent. I feel like I'm crazy. I spelled Galvantula wrong the entire time. Yep, that sounds like me, guys. And everybody who was screaming at your screen or probably turned off the video, I understand why. I understand why, and I don't blame you whatsoever. I also didn't even take a picture of the thing when I reset it, so I'm going to wonder if I'm missing some clues here pretty soon, but we'll find out here in a little bit now, will we? Tornadus, Kyurem. I spelled it wrong the entire time. I had it to begin with, guys. I had it to begin with, and I spelled it wrong. Because of course I did. I literally came up with that on my own, too. On my own, I came up with that. And I still spelled it wrong, so it didn't matter anymore. That was very sad. Very, very sad of me. Very, very sad. All right, well, it's going to be what it's going to be. Whimsicott. Whimsicott. We don't have that one. We have Maractus. We have Ferrothorn. And we have Virizion. And then we got Zekrom. And Audino. I think that's everything we had. All right. Now, with our new clue, one of the Pokemon adjacent to me is a dark type, and one of the Pokemon adjacent to me is a flying type. You are neither. You're dark, you're flying, you're dark. We don't know the answer just yet. But what we do know is that column 3, what is special, or it was row D I think was special, or is it column 3? It's column 3 that was special about something. There are 3 water type Pokemon in column 5. Okay. C2 and C5 evolve with contact with specific legendary stones. I need a water type that is a stone evolution. And that is not going to be very easy to know. I've got this. I've got this 100%. I've got this, no problem at all. A water type that needs a stone to evolve. Simipour might be the only one. I just thought of the monkeys, and now I'm looking it up. I don't think Seismitoad needs one. I'm in a Pokedex right now. It has to be Simipour. I don't think Caracosta needs one either. I think it's Simipour. I don't. It's not Swanna. It could be Jellicent. It could be a lot. Wait. It's Simipour. It's Simipour. Trust the process. It's not. It's not. Okay. Okay. So, does Caracosta need one? No. Who would need one? Does Seismitoad need one? No. Okay, so I just haven't gotten deep enough in the Pokedex yet. That's my own problem. So then it has to be Ducklet. No, it's not. Level 35. And I did Jellicent. Alomomola doesn't evolve. That's all the water types. A water type that needs an evolutionary stone. What the heck? Go back to the beginning. I might have skipped something. It's obviously not the starters. No, it is Simipour. Did I spell it wrong? Simipour. I spelled it right. That's the only water type that uses an evolutionary stone in Gen 5. Like, what am I missing? It's not Tortuga, right? I checked him. 37. And it's not Ducklet. Level 35. Oh, man. And it's not Jellicent. So it's Simipour. They just spelled it wrong? This is going to take forever. This is going to be a long video because we just keep running into hiccups like this. Yeah, that's every water type in Gen 5, guys. I just checked all of them. So the answer is quite obviously Simipour. Oh, do they want me to write Panpour? No, they don't. They don't want me to write Panpour. They want me to write Simipour. I mean, I don't know how you screw that up, but I mean it. And last time I know we had a hiccup where I just wasn't thinking properly. But like on the last logic puzzle that we did. But like this is where things get to be too off the rails. Because this is obviously just spelled wrong. Did anybody say anything in the comments? These are 156, not 107. The primary type flying didn't have a primary type, wouldn't be classified as playing tag. C1's clue talks about unique type combinations. What about Ferrothorn and Galvantula? Technically not unique because of Ferroseed. Nobody said anything about Simipour. Nobody did. More of a difficult Gen 5 trivia. If I went down here, I would have gotten Galvantula. Yeah, I think it's spelled wrong. Simipour? Are people just spelling it wrong? Am I spelling it wrong? I've done this how many times? Am I spelling it wrong? Look at the spelling. I'm not spelling it wrong. But it wasn't Panpour, right? Simipour. Poor. But then if I put Panpour, does it have to be water? Put the clues back in. Does it have to be water? Put the clues back in. Put the clues back in. Let me make sure it has to be water. It should be, because there's supposed to be 3 water types, and I only had 2 so far. So it should be. But I'm thinking I'm stupid, considering nobody in the comments was upset about it, so... We got this, all right? We got this. We really got to fill out this last section here, though. We're struggling with this A column here. This A column, column 3. That's where we're struggling. We got to figure this out. Zekrom. Ah! I just messed up on re-entering the answers, guys. This is how bad I am at this. Audino. Zekrom, work our way back. Virizion. Ferrothorn. Maractus. And Whimsicott. Genesect. And then we're going to go straight down the line here with Mienshao. And then Tornadus. I don't want to have to put these answers in ever again. I want to finish this up here. I want to finish this. I know I can. Ambor, Reshiram, Galvantula, and then Victini. And then we don't have anything else. We're at 15, right? Is that 15? We're good. Okay. Now, does it have to be a water type? There are 3 water types in column 5. That's not water. That's not water. So explain to me how this Where did I get the evolutionary stone clue? Right here. Oh, I'm so stupid. It's right here. I was on the wrong one. I'm getting... Oh, it's not Semipore. Excuse me? It evolves in contact. It's Panpour. Okay, we're good. We're good. The Pokemon in A3 is a basic Pokemon which is not known to evolve. That's probably Heatmore. It could be Durant as well. We're going to wait on that. There's no bug types in A, right? No, Genesect is it. Yeah, no, that's not true. We're going to wait on that one. C3, both evolve in contact. So this is another Pansage or Panseer. It's one or the other. Drakion and Keldeo are not in the quiz. We also need 2 water types here and here that are fully evolved. So we've got some options for that one, though. The Pokemon in E3. I got that. I don't have anything about column 3 still, though. Now, you have one of the Pokemon adjacent to me is dark and one is a flying type. But that could be a number of different things. There's also a chance it's just a dark flying type that's adjacent to him, like Volibee. Mandibuzz. We'll see. A2 is known to fuse. No fighting types in column 3. So no fightings in column 3. That's all we know so far. Well, that takes Throw and Sock out of the equation for here. So that limits it a little bit. All the Pokemon in row E are either legendary or mythical. Got that. A1 and E5 share types. All the Pokemon in column 2 have a signature move. The Pokemon in A2 has a unique type. I got that one. And the Pokemon in D2 and D4. Okay. All the Pokemon in column 4 are grass. C2 is the only dual type Pokemon in row C. C2 is the only dual type. Got that one. All the Pokemon in row E are either legendary or mythical. A1 and E5. The Pokemon in A5 can Mega Evolve. The Pokemon in A4 is the only Fairy type in the quiz. There are no bug types in B. So this can't be a bug. One of the Pokemon adjacent to me is dark. Got that one. The mascots can be found in C2 and E5. B2 is the only fully evolved Pokemon who learns Heat Crash. The Pokemon in A2 is known to fuse. Okay. The Pokemon in C1 is the Ace of Marshall. C3 and C5 both evolve in contact with evolutionary stones. So this is one of the monkeys. This is one of the monkeys right here. I just don't know which one yet. Okay. There are 3 water type Pokemon in column 5. Every Pokemon in row B is the final stage of a 3-stage evolutionary line. Okay, so final stage here. Okay. Final stage. Keep an eye on that. The Pokemon in E3 is the Kabuto. I am only adjacent to one of the Swords of Justice, and it's Virizion, because Keldeo's not in the quiz. And I don't think this is Cobalion, because there's no fighting types. Okay, that confirms that that's good. 3 of the 5 Pokemon in row D are Steel. Okay. 1 Steel. Could this be a Water Steel? It has to be because we need 2 Steel. Well, no, we need 2 Steels. We need 2 more. We need 2 more. And I don't think there is a Water Steel in this gen. So I don't think it's going to be this one. It's going to be one of the others. Okay. And then we have Panpour, the Pokemon in A3 is a basic Pokemon which is not known to evolve. Oh, that's a good clue. Terrakion and Keldeo are not in this quiz. This is probably Durant. And what was the Steel type one? Well, it's Durant or Heatmore. Because they both don't evolve. I don't want to guess the wrong one. But those are the answers. 100%. I'm going to say it's Heatmore. We're going to go for it. Okay, it didn't count. That helps. They both didn't count. Wait, that's not how you spell Durant. I spelled that like Kevin Durant. Hold on. Let me find the way to spell Durant. I know I spelled Heatmore right, though. Where's my boy Durant? Durant. Durant. Where are you, Durant? You were way down on here. No, I spelled it right. So it's a different base. It could be Bouffalont. Is Bouffalont the only one left that's just a regular base? Or Druddigon. I'm doing Druddigon because I feel like they get me for that. It was! Oh my goodness! Okay, there's only 2 Dark-type Pokemon in this quiz. Have I gotten one yet? No. I have not. Okay. Okay. Because Victini is fire. Victini is pure fire or fire psychic, probably. Fire psychic. There's only 2 Dark-type Pokemon. The only 2 Dark-type Pokemon are Liepard and Mandibuzz. I don't think there's anything else. Also Crocodile. So there's some options in there. So I can't just... And Scrafty. There's plenty. Oh, this sucks. Okay. Well... What we know... I feel like we have to know this one. Should I take a shot? Then one of these is Pansear or Panpour? Or Pansear or Pansage? It's this one, right? C3. I mean, with all these grass types here, I feel like it has to be this one. Is Pansear. It is. Yeah, because I think this is probably Pansage, but I'm going to wait on it. A2 and D1 are both legendary Pokemon. We need a legendary that is either dark or flying. We're looking right now. What have we not used yet? It could be Thundurus. It could be Landorus. Thundurus or Landorus. I don't have enough clues yet to know the answer. It's Thundurus or Landorus. Okay. Okay. I was thinking this was Pansage, right? Yeah, but that's there's no clue that's getting me there. It's just me guessing that. A2 and D1 are legendary. B3 and D5 share one of their types, and A1 and D2 share one of their types. A1, D2. Galvantula and Emolga share a type. Okay? B3 and D5 share a type. D5 is a water type. B3, we don't know yet. Maybe this would be like a dual type water. Like, there's plenty of dual type waters though. There's Caracosta. There is Jellicent. There's too many. That doesn't give me enough yet. This is Thundurus or Landorus. Is there anything about ground types? Give me Thundurus. Okay, it's Landorus. It's not either. Go back. It's in the legendaries. I have Tornadus already. Thunderous, Landorus. There's no dark type legendary. I'm being bamboozled. Straight up. There are no dark legendaries. They're the flying legendaries. I just guessed both of them. Am I sure I spelled Thunderous right? Yes. Am I sure I spelled Landorus right? Yes. What's going on here? Am I reading the clue wrong? Does adjacent include diagonals? Does not. Oh my gosh, dude. I don't know. This recording's almost been an hour. Is anybody even watching anymore? Comment if you're watching at the 50-minute mark or wherever this is. There's no way this is anything other. Are they counting Hydreigon as a legendary? No, right? No way they're doing that. I'm gonna put Hydreigon in here. Okay, good. Glad they didn't do that. Well, that would mean that this is probably both, and it's Mandibuzz. Does that confirm that this is Mandibuzz? Or Volibee? No? Wait! I'm so stupid. It doesn't say flying type down here. It says fighting type. I can't read to save my life. I can't read to save my life. I need a fighting legendary that's not Terrakion or Victini. Do you know who my options are? Sorry, Keldeo or Terrakion. Cobalion is the answer. He's the only one I don't have yet. Cobalion is the answer. I'm so stupid. D3 is always the Ace of Grimsley. It's a dark type. It wasn't Volibee or Mandibuzz, but it was a dark type. It's probably, well, it's Elite Four. I doubt a Elite Four Ace would be a Liepard. It's probably Bisharp. Yeah. The Pokemon in E3 is the only Pokemon known to use the move Technoblast. That. Oh, Genesect. Okay. So that just gets us back to square one again. Oh, this sucks. Oh, this sucks. Okay. Is Liavani a possibility for B4? There's nothing about dual typing. Oh, we do have some other stuff. So A2 and D1 are both legendary. B3 and D2 share one of their types. So we need either electric or bug for B3. But there are no bugs, I think, in column 3, right? No bug types in row B. So it's an electric type that's going to be in B3 is going to be an electric type. Okay. So that could be Thunderous. That could be Electros. Or it could be, I got Emolga already. Thunderous, Electros, and I think that's it. Thunderous or Electros? I feel like Thunderous is not in the quiz because it didn't pop up earlier, so that would confirm that this is in fact Electros. Yes, we can do that. Okay, it's not Electros, unless I spelled it wrong. We're going to check right now. Let me find you, buddy. Where you at? Where you at? Oh, that's right. It's Eel. Electros. Okay, I still spelled it wrong. So, with that being said, it's not. So is it Thunderous? Wait, I'm on the wrong one. It's this one. Okay, it's still wrong. Save my answers. We're going to do this on practice mode and finish this up. We're going to finish this up right now. Let me get my answers real quick in my phone. There we go. Got my answers. Okay. Guys, we're finishing this puzzle right now. I should start live streaming these at this point, man. Honestly. Like, that might be the easier way, because then you guys can give me answers. Help me with the answers, and when I'm not seeing certain clues that I should be seeing, you know what I mean? That would probably help me. And it would be more enjoyable to watch. But you know what? I didn't do that. This is a recording. Oh, maybe I should set this for a premiere just so you guys can suffer with me. Honestly, some of these I still don't know how you can get the answers. I feel like I did everything right, but I'm still guessing and checking. It is what it is, I guess. But we only need a few more, so we're moving along really nicely. Really nicely. All right. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. There's no bugs, right? So right here, it can't be a bug. So it has to be an electric type. I thought I put Electros. It didn't work. I'm going to try it again just in case I spelled it wrong. Electros. Okay. What that means for me, because there's no bug types in B, is that it's another pure electric, and it's probably Thunderous. Stunfisk is an electric type. If Thunderous didn't pop up earlier, then it's Stunfisk. Okay, it's not. I'm going to make sure I didn't miss any electric types in this quiz. I got Emolga already. I need to make sure I didn't miss any. Look through everything. Do not skip anybody. Do not skip anything. Okay, I have looked through all that. So is Thunderous my last option? Or is there something else that I'm missing? Again, Emolga's already there. Galvantula's already there. Electros. And then Stunfisk. And then that is the only electric type until Thunderous, who is not in the quiz. All right. All right, so B3 and D5 share one of their types. D5! Why am I looking at D2? I think my brain has just turned to mush that I'm just getting everything. I'm messing everything up. I'm so glad I didn't get punished answer-wise for any of these. And it didn't make me start over. Okay. Are there any other grass types? There's Deerling and Sawsbuck I think I talked about already. So that's not going to work. Oh my gosh. This is impossible. This is actually impossible. A1 and D2. Did I have them already? I sure do. A2 and D1. Do I have them already? Sure do. Oh, wow. This is hard. Ugh. This is hard. Okay. Think about this. Think about this. Think about this. Look at all of the clues. You can do this. The Pokemon in A2 has a unique type combination. Pokemon in D2 and D4. Got him. D3. It's always the Ace of Grimsley. Got it. The Pokemon in E3 is the only Pokemon known to use the move Technoblast. Got it. Pokemon in A2 is known to be able to fuse. Okay. All the Pokemon in Row E are the legend. Got that one. Reshiram, Pokemon in A5 can Mega Evolve. A4, got that one already, is only Fairy type. There are no bug types in B. Wait, that confirms this isn't Seawaddle. Does that mean it's either Deerling or Sawsbuck or Pansage? So I still have to wait. It's still narrowed down. Pokemon in A5 can Mega Evolve. Pokemon in A4 is the... give me just a second... Okay. Think. All Pokemon in Common Core are grass type. Only dual type Pokemon in Row C. Okay. The Pokemon, both Pokemon adjacent to me are fully evolved. E1 is the only, okay. Fully evolved water type. So that's Caracosta. It could be also Ducklet or whatever he evolves into as well, though. Swanna. 3 of the 5 Pokemon in Row D are Steel type. Bisharp, Cobalion, Ferrothorn. Every Pokemon in B is the final stage of a 3-stage line. That helps so much. That helps so much. Okay. Okay, that helps so much. But I thought Electros was the right answer, but that's because I was reading the wrong clue. B3 and D5 share one of their types. It's probably the water. Is there a 3-stage water? Probably not. Oh, but it could be Caracosta, and then it's a 3-stage rock, which would give me to Gigalith. Because there's not a 3-stage water. This is Gigalith. Trust me. Okay, hold on. Make sure I spelled it right. Hold on. Oh, it also could be... Okay, hold on. There's one water 3-stage line, and it's Seismitoad. Seismitoad. Okay, it's not. Is all B a 3-stage evolutionary line? All of it? Yes. So if that's not, then there's another... Oh, it could be just the starters. Obviously, it could just be Samurott. It has to be Samurott then, because I tried Seismitoad. It's Samurott. Okay, good. Now, here's the thing. D5. This wasn't Gigalith? No, I didn't figure out the spelling. Gigalith. I still think this is Gigalith, though. It's not. Okay, that's okay. Now we know. What do we know about this one? The Pokemon in B3 and C3 are both fire types. Oh. But there's no fire water. So how can A3, how can B3 and C3 are both fires, A2 and A3 are dragons, but B3 has to share a type with D5, right? Right? Where's that clue again? Is it fire rock and then water rock? It could be something like that. Okay, I'm back in it. I'm back in it. I need a fire type. I need a fire that has a secondary type. I'm in the Pokedex, guys. I've got this. Chandelure is a ghost. Is there a ghost water? Jellicent. Chandelure, Jellicent. Chandelure, Jellicent. Oh my gosh, we did it. Okay, there's only one fighting type in row E. Already got it. The only ground type in this quiz is in column 1, right here. Okay. It's a 3-stage evolutionary line, meaning it has to be Crocodile. Oh my gosh. Okay. And Jellicent, B4 and B5, the only Pokemon in row B without a secondary type. C3 and C5. Already got them? Okay. B4. We need one more. One more. Think. One more. It is a pure type. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a 3-stage evolutionary line. 3-stage evolutionary line, no secondary type. Is it Electros? I don't know. The fully evolved Unova starter Pokemon can be found in row B. I've got Samurott and Emboar. Does that mean that this is superior? Oh my gosh.
Yep, I think my brain just turned to mush, guys. I couldn't pull it off as fast as I thought I could.
This was my worst work, but we did it. Not my finest work, but an hour later, I'm proud to have pulled it off. Let me know if you guys think this one was harder compared to the others, or if I was just in my own head because I was reading clues wrong. It's honestly one or the other. But thank you guys so much for watching. And I guess I'll see more of you in the future after my brain recovers.